Hi, friends, and welcome to the Untold Stories Project. We are back with our fourth episode of Order of the Penrose Triangle, a Monster of the Week powered by the Apocalypse game. My name is Will, and I'll be serving as the keeper for this season. If you don't know about Monster of the Week, it's a standalone RPG by Evil Hat Productions where your players become versions of classic monster hunters you may have seen in television shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The X-Files, or Supernatural. For more information on the game, check out the mostly free resources at Evil Hat has available on evilhat.com. What else? We do want to warn you, although we're playing this game with extra whimsy, it is still a horror-based game, so we've rated it PG-13-ish. We're not censored. We may at times tackle uncomfortable or sensitive issues. If that's not your deal, we totally get it. Perhaps you can check out our Mutants and Masterminds Nether War game on Mondays, or the Blue Rose 5e game happening on Tuesdays. For more information about all of our shows, be sure to check out our brand new website at www.untoldstoriesproject.com. And we're actually really excited over here at Untold Stories Project because it is the 1 year anniversary of USP. So we're super excited. Today marks the official 1 year. 365 days ago, we had our first stream. So super excited to be here. Super glad you're all here joining and taking in the adventures. So if you love what we do, make sure you like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff that you can do on the internets. We want more years to come, and we want to make sure that you guys love what we do too. So thanks so much for listening to all of that. But I'd like to turn our attention to the awesome people sharing the screen. Say hello, hunters.
Hello, hunters.
Hello, hunters.
Woo! I'm going to give everybody a chance to talk about who they are, where we can find them, and answer my question of the day, which is, what is the best television show you watched as a kid? You'll notice that we don't have Lena here today. Liz couldn't be with us, so we're wishing her well. But we will start with Andy.
Hello, everybody. I am Andy. No, not that one. And I will be playing the role of Carmine the Monstrous. It was a petty criminal from New York who found himself in Florida on the wrong end of somebody's Call of Cthulhu campaign and is now a reptilian monstrosity with a constant urge to feed. Mostly he manages with the help of ice cream. As for me, well, I don't know. You can't really get a hold of me. I hide. I don't really do social media and things like that. So that part's a little bare. Oh, the best TV show from when I was a kid. Honestly, like I really cut my teeth on You Can't Do That on Television on Nickelodeon. That was like my Monty Python when I was like 7 or 8 years old. It was like, it's awesome. It was like kids being like rebellious and the adults were crooked, man. And, I internalized an awful lot of that. It did me good.
Awesome. Yeah. And I'm going to call out Andy just for a minute here to say, too, that he's on the Tuesday 5e game of Blue Rose. So check that out, too. Yeah. I know you said that it's hard to find you, but that's another place that you can.
That is a place, yeah. And I can be found on Discord, of course. But
yeah. Cool. Who wants to go next? Dallas?
Sure. My name is Dallas. I am playing James Barbara, the Magic Ice Cream Man. You can find me on Instagram at Dallas829. You can find me on Twitter at Dally Salad. I don't really know where else you can find me. I think that's all. That's all that's important. Important TV show when I was little would have probably been Power Rangers. It was Power Rangers and Yu-Gi-Oh! Those were like the two that I would schedule my day around, for sure.
Is there like a certain Power Ranger? Is it Mighty Morphin? Is that where we're going?
Yeah, it was Mighty Morphin, Wild Force, and Ninja Storm. Those were the ones that I liked the most.
I'm just glad I remembered one of them. So yeah.
Congrats.
Awesome. Cool. And Sabi, tell us a little bit about you.
Hello, my name is Sabi. I am playing a character called Echo. She is kind of a Sorry, I don't know why I got caught up in this. It's been a minute. Okay. She is. I'm playing the wronged. She is kind of like a very wannabe punk, but very likes a lot of cutesy stuff. She enjoys going to the batting cages and of course the arcade. She's going to be very upset to find out the Mr. Sunshine that she worked real hard for a long time to save up those tickets, and yes, that's going to be the most devastating part if she comes back. Let's see, you can find me mostly on Instagram at PerplexedPD. I work with Deco Art as an influencer there, and I work with Shell Luster Studios in films. And if you ever want to game with me, I'm also at PerplexedPD there. And as far as favorite show, when I was really little, I would get super excited to watch the Nipa Turtles. That's what I used to call them, the Ninja Turtles. The Nipa Turtles and the Happy Painter, Bob Ross. I would run off the school bus to watch Bob Ross. And then anything on Cartoon Network.
Sure. Awesome. And again, I'm Will. You can see me here on USP where I do a bunch of fun stuffs. For the question, my show is called A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, which is a spinoff of Scooby-Doo, of course, because puppies and crime solving go hand in hand. And there's my favorite villain of all time. He's a ghost and his name is Chef Pierre Goulash. And he screams "Sacre boo" at everybody in a very fake French accent, which is one of the funniest plays on words that I've ever heard. And
I think
that
I
chef is
remember
pretty much
this.
who I want to be when I grow up. So yeah. Anyways, that's us. So let's hop in to Penrose Triangle. Who wants to give a brief overview of the last time that we were all on stream and what went on?
I can do my best. All right, so picture it. A few weeks ago, we
Sicily.
were trying to investigate Sicily, 1955. We went to Sabi's apartment because we couldn't find Sabi. We went to Echo's apartment because we couldn't find them. And we found that Mr. Sunshine, the toy that Echo had won, had like weird eyes. We found two of them. We found a real one and a fake one. And I believe Lena found the mirror in Echo's bedroom that had cast a spell on it that kind of, we'd been getting all these weird reflection hints and motifs about like a mirror world. Long story short, we got sucked into the mirror and we are currently fighting an Echo dimension Echo and an Echo not Kristen Chenoweth.
Sure.
So her neighbor Camille, I believe.
Yes, Camille got sucked into the mirror and then became hostile to our hunters here, as did a mirror version of Echo that we find ourselves still in the mirror world. We find that Camille and Echo are still up and still fighting, but yeah, there seems to be something wrong with their eyes, and that's kind of what we learned the last time. That maybe the eyes hold the key to whatever's happening to them here. So we're mid-combat.
Yeah.
And because there are more of you than there are of our monsters at this point, I'm going to give control over to Camille and let her swipe here at our alligator friend.
Aww.
See what happens there.
And I thought we was getting along so well.
Yeah. So she will hit you, but she will only hit you for 3 harm.
I see. So
Which is reduced to 2 for you because of your immortal
yeah,
status.
so that's actually going to get pretty bad then. as I've been getting beat up a little bit already so far. So yeah, Carmine is now unstable.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
Yeah, she is also what you would call unstable. If you remember correctly, she's kind of eyeless in one eye, and then
Is-
she's close to eyeless in the
'Cause
second.
I'm trying to remember. Was it her eye that Carmine ripped out, or was it Echo's eye that Carmine went to rip out?
I believe that it was Camille's because
Okay.
that's why I had her go after you, because
Well, okay, yeah.
she was right
yeah.
there. I robbed you though of that opportunity. So I know you rolled a 13 at the end of the last session.
Well, I mean,
when
it
we
was just trying to
stopped.
get it. I know I was just trying to get it. I remember something about trying to get it. I was trying to get the eye completely out so that she would, hopefully without killing her.
Sure.
Or-
With
now she's killing me, so
no, I'm gonna honor that 13.
So, you know.
I'm gonna say she still hits you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
she's gonna hit you with kind of, we talked about kind of her like her glass-esque shards of fingernails. So she's gonna kind of sink her nails into your neck as you're pulling out that eye. Which I want to honor that 13 that you rolled at the end of that last. So you do it, and with the 13, I'm going to say that it does not kill her, but she definitely drops.
Yeah, I know how
that.
she feels.
And if you can give me a sharp roll, just a flat sharp roll.
Sharp roll. Nothing forward. Yeah, that's not so good. That's a 5.
Well, the good news is you get to mark experience, but you don't learn anything from the piece.
Yeah. Oh, and that will have
The piece of glass that seems to be now in your hands.
that will have actually given Carmine enough to level up, but we're not going to do that right now.
After combat, yeah, we can definitely, maybe on the break, do that
Okay.
if we need.
Yeah, I'll just figure out what I want to spend it on.
Sure. Everybody else, you get a turn. Echo will hold off on you for just a minute.
So me.
Oh, sure.
All right. If I remember correctly, so Carmine is behind me fighting Camille, and I'm still trying to just get Echo under control.
And just to remind you and everybody else, Echo has already been hit once by hot fudge that you've done. It has seared off part of her face, including a glass-ish eye that so she currently only has one eye.
You're welcome. Is there any way that I could make like a sharp roll or something to kind of see, like, if I kill or like wound this Echo, and is it going to kill the real Echo?
Give me a sharp roll.
It's an 8.
Okay. As far as you can tell, this is the real Echo.
Okay. All right. I think. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to use my ice cream magic against Echo. And what I'm hoping for is I have 2 types of magic that will restrain somebody. And that is an ice cream ball or a cookie crumb wall.
Sure.
So I'm going to hope that I can both succeed on this magic using roll and then pick out the one I want so that I don't just murk Echo.
Sure.
All right, let's see here. My roll to hit is a 14.
Is that boxcars? Do you have a +2 or a +3?
I have a +3, so it'd have been 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you still have to roll for what
Yeah.
type of magic.
Okay. So I need to roll a d6. All right. What we're hoping for, everybody, is a 2 or a 4. And I keep
You
hitting
got a
the wrong
1/3
button.
chance. You're fine.
Oh, buddy, that's a 2. Awesome. Yeah, so I think with that magic, I kind of cock back on the with my ice cream scoop and hurl like this big dimensional ice cream ball at Echo. It does do 2 damage.
Okay.
But it also let me just double check. Maybe I was a big fat liar. Does this restrain? Yes, because it's technically ice. So it's restraining.
Okay. So 2 damage and restrains.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Lena, who I am just going to take for a second, is
Sorry.
going. Oh no problems. I'm gonna take Lena just for a second, unless somebody else has an idea for her. Cool. I'm going to have her help James. So whatever you do next, you'll get to add. Let me make sure that she succeeds there. Yeah, so you get to add 1 to whatever you roll next, James, Barbara.
Cool.
Now we'll go to Echo. So Sabi, if you have your character sheet out right now, you have taken 3 harm
Okay.
and you are currently frozen to the ground.
Okay. So I am. Oh, sorry. Okay. Is it me? Do I know what's going on?
So you are conscious and you know what's happening, but you can't really control your body. You can give me a cool roll to try and snap out of it.
Okay. Do I do a negative? No, wait, no, just kidding. That's
Nope.
for investigation. Ignore me.
So with a 9 for this round, you are in control of yourself. So I will tell you that Camille is she's down, not a threat to anybody right now. And you know that the thing that is controlling you is the eye that you have right now.
The eye in my head, right?
Correct.
Guys, the eye, destroy my
Rip it
eye.
out.
Working
Rip it
on
out.
Well,
I'm gonna like claw at my.
Sure.
Well, I'm frozen. Like, how stuck am I to this ground?
I'll let you attack yourself. I'd say
Okay.
that you're frozen to the ground, but
You're
was
earning
that
this
your
PG-13
intent,
this
Dallas?
week.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Was that your intent, was to completely freeze her or just like immobilize?
Just immobilize.
Well, yeah. So you've got your arms, you can swing out, you can do what you got to do. And you do have kind of like glass shards as fingernails right now.
Perfect. I'm gonna use those to try to gouge out the eye.
Sure. Camille did it at the end of the last episode, so I'll say that you saw that and know what to do. Roll me a kick some ass roll and add 2 to it since you've already seen it be successful.
Okay. And that's tough, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
12.
lucky you. All right. Cool. So I will say yes. With this, you can take out the last piece of glass that's in your eye currently. As you do it, you drop all the way down to 1 health. And you are considered blind now until we figure out how to fix this. But in your hand, you have a chunk of reflective something.
I'm going to be screaming a lot.
I think that makes sense.
I don't
yeah.
want to blow out anybody's ears. Just imagine that.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna let her have that.
Cool.
Oh, are we
And
still in combat then?
for all intents and purposes, you are out of combat right now. The only two things that were trying to fight you are now no longer trying to fight you.
All we have to do
Okay.
is stop him from bleeding to death.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to run over to Echo and heal the damage that I have dealt, or try to
Sure. Give me a weird roll.
yeah, cure a disease, and then I have a +1 because I'm a practitioner in that specific skill. Okay, hold on. That's not possible.
For those of you at home, James just rolled a 0, so
Rolled a
something's wrong
0.
there.
Do you have a negative weird?
No, I've got 3.
Okay, yeah, that is impossible.
Okay, so I got a 9.
Sure. So with a 9, I think that means you can either remove the disease or heal 1 harm.
I'll heal 1 harm.
All right, Echo, that means you're up to 2.
Okay.
You also have an unconscious Camille over in the void.
I'm still going to be kind of screaming and like, I'm so focused on what's happening to me. I don't think
Oh, I'd also like to, if I can, like dispel the magic that is keeping Echo frozen.
Sure, yeah, easy enough to do.
Yeah.
So Echo, you now have control over your body. You can move, but you don't know where you're going.
I'm just going to be screaming that I can't see.
So yeah, I say we try to gather up everybody. Can we see? I don't remember. Can we see the mirror that we came through?
That's a real good question. Did any of you try and track that?
No, we didn't. I just scream out for Penny.
No response.
Interesting.
Give me a second here. Lena is gonna try some magic. She got an 11. All right. So with Lena, her eyes are gonna turn purple here, and she is just going to start walking away from where you currently are.
Cool. I guess I will. I guess I'll call and be like, where are you going?
She does not respond. She just keeps walking. Yeah, you've seen something similar to this with your magical background. She has a different sense of magic than you, but this is something that this is kind of like a sight that she has that she's using potentially to bring you guys back to where you started.
Gotcha. Well, then I will kind of pick Echo up and kind of lead her out to follow Lena.
And it's gonna fall to me to carry Camille, I think. Because I don't think Camille's walking right now. I don't think Camille is walking right now. So if Carmine can do that, he'll carry her.
Sure. As you go to lift her up, you see the two pieces of glass or reflective stuff that was in her eyes.
Oh, we should have those, shouldn't we? Penny will want to see those. So I'm gonna grab those and slip them in my pocket.
And Echo, you have the one that you took out. So
Yeah.
got a total of 3. Cool. Yes, you'll see if you continue to follow Lena that she has found the mirror, just a mirror in the void that she will step through. And you're all free to join if you'd like.
See if I
I'm
can,
just being led.
see
Sure.
if I can find a way to hand Camille through the mirror so that, like maybe we can figure that out. It doesn't matter. I guess Carmine will like put Camille through the mirror and then try to climb through himself.
Sure. Easy enough to do. Camille goes through the mirror, you go through the mirror. Nothing happens. You see that Lena's eyes return to normal and you're back in Echo's bedroom.
All right. And if we're all here, I immediately want to take that piece of paper off the mirror. Did we do that already?
Nope.
Yeah. I want to like
you couldn't go through the mirror without.
That's right.
Without that piece of it. So I want to take that piece of paper and like rip it up so nobody can like fall through the
Sure.
mirror. Yeah, and then I guess we should like go to a not a hot maybe Penny and Russell.
You see Lena kind of turns to Camille and says, we need to take care of this first. Can you put her on the bed really fast?
Okay. So Carmine will puts her on the bed and then kind of walks elsewhere to bleed to bleed not there.
Sure. Lena will stand over the bed and she's going to do something that none of you have ever seen before. She takes out from her backpack a book and and a piece of chalk, and she starts kind of drawing around the bed some runes that you've never seen. She's got some herbs and things in little bags that she starts burning. And she is going to try. I don't think any of us have done big magic yet, have we? Well, she's gonna get to do it, and I'm gonna do it for her since she's not here. And she gets an 18 on her weird roll.
How'd she get an 18?
Oh, she's got secrets. But
Holy crap.
so as she does this, the eyes in Camille start to grow back. And they're there. And it kind of eats up all of the chalk around as if nothing was ever there. And you see this big flash of purple light. And Camille, still unconscious, now looks completely healed. And you see Lena now kind of faltering, and she falls to the ground.
Actually, but she said she's fine. She's just unconscious.
Camille?
Yeah.
Camille is fine. Yeah, Camille looks like there's not a scratch on her. She just maybe needs some rest.
I say we sneak her back into her apartment Just put her in bed like nothing
Yeah.
ever happened.
She could definitely use some shut eye now that she's
Yeah.
got eyes to shut again.
Correct. Yes.
Sure. Yeah, I'll say that Echo, you have a key to Camille's, your next door neighbor's apartment, just like she had one of yours, in case you ever got locked out. So you can you can open the door to Camille's place and get her back in there.
And Echo Chestino, that hole in your door was there when we showed up.
Am I am I stable enough to know what's going on? Am I throwing keys at people? Can I see what I'm doing?
You cannot see right now. You don't have eyesight.
Okay. So I'm guessing someone tells me what's going on, because it sounds
Yeah.
like it's, if I didn't see it, so
I think I try to overcompensate. Like I'm talking at you super loud, but it's not that you
God.
can't hear, it's that you can't see.
yeah, tell me what's
Like-
going on. Tell Echo what's going on so I know how she's.
We have to get her back to her apartment.
Oh,
Do you have her key?
She
Ugh.
does she
Check.
not have her own key?
check the drawer on the desk, the top one.
I was gonna say, what happened to her ring of keys? We don't know, do we?
I-
Not at this point. no.
Keys?
Did you search her? Did you?
We kind of didn't do that. I was just, carrying her out of the mirror dimension.
All right. Well, I'll go to the desk and look in the drawer for the key.
Sure. You see a key.
All right. We're just gonna I'm gonna take it back. Okay, everyone, we need to focus. All right. I will take Camille back to her apartment. And then I will let Lena and Carmine tend to Echo while the ice cream man scoops her up and carries her back to the apartment.
Sure. So easy enough to do. We don't have to role play all of that, but yeah, you can.
I'd
you
like
can
to
get
roll
Camille.
weird to get her back to her apartment.
I mean, if you want to do it magically, we can do that. But
I'd like to hurl her like a whipped cream missile through the wall.
cool. Yeah, I'll let it happen. However you want to get her there. She's now in there.
What was the key for?
That was a
And
test.
now you have a
You
key in
pass.
case you ever needed to go. Yeah.
So I'm
in
guessing
case you
Echo
ever-
just hears this like crash and then rip and now what's going on?
Yep. So you've got a blinded Echo. You have Lena on the floor, and you've got an ice cream man doing a B&E when he has a key to.
If I were one of the neighbors, I would be so upset right now.
We're in New York. Nobody talks to their neighbors unless they absolutely have to. Carmine, your hat is still in the room, so you can put it back on at
I
any point.
suppose, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Although, yeah, he'll do that, and well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how to handle wounds with being unstable. I guess he's gonna kneel and check on Lena.
Sure. Why don't you give me investigate the mystery roll?
That's gonna be a sharp. Am I right? Where's my moves? I should do that. That'll be a 9.
Sure. You can see here that Lena is unconscious, but she's breathing. She's stable. She's fine. Whatever magic it was that she did, she is pretty wiped.
Oh, right on. Well, I guess then, since the bed is currently not occupied now, I can put her onto it. So yeah, I guess I will pick Lena up and kind of put her on the bed.
Sure. Easy enough to do.
Yeah, and
I imagine since Echo has no idea what's going on and just heard a crash, she's probably wildly swinging in that direction where she heard the sound, because she doesn't know what's going on, if they're being attacked or what the case is. So she's just wildly swinging towards, I guess, the wall.
Sure. You hit the wall.
Just keeps not necessarily trying to hit the wall, just trying to like figure out. Last thing she knows is she told somebody where a key was and then heard a loud crash.
it'll be fine. Probably be very fine-ish. You may want to call maintenance once you've got your eyes back.
Is someone in here? Are we under attack? What's going on?
Yes and no, and honestly, I'm not sure yet. It's just
I
us
run
here.
back right into the
It's
room.
just-
I'm
it's
like,
just us
everything's
here.
okay.
What was that crash?
That was me banging Camille against like the doorway on accident.
Please rephrase that.
God,
I
is she
beg you.
okay? My God, did you kill her?
She's fine, but she had a full dinner party happening while we were doing this entire thing. They were very confused. They were very worried.
Oh God.
Echo, your eyes. Can you see anything?
No, I still can't see anything.
Ugh, looks like somebody in the mirror world burned your eyes. How those bastards. Okay, so we've got. Can
You
we
need to get Lena woke back up so that she can maybe do the same thing again.
Yeah. I guess can I try to use my healing thing again on Carmine so that he's not unstable?
I think I'd be more worried about. Well, I guess just a regular healing isn't going to give Echo eyes back.
Yeah, that'd probably be like big magic stuff, which I mean, look,
Yeah.
I could try, but I'm not gonna tell you that your eyes may not be like chocolate chips when they come back. So we could try as hard as we want. Why don't
Fair enough.
I try to make Carmine stable? If we can get us back to the Olive Garden, maybe once Lena is okay, her and I can do some kind of big magic together to try to get Echo her eyes back. Sound like a plan?
Well, I mean, we do got that phone. We could just call Penny. She makes house calls, right?
Dope. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Tell her to
whoever
bring
did-
Faust.
Because yeah, I don't really have fancy walking into the Olive Garden with, somebody who doesn't have any of their eyes.
I'm sure the Times Square Olive Garden has seen worse. No, that's fine. If Penny can come, and then if she brings Faust will calm Echo down while we figure this out. Okay, so let me do my. I rolled a 16, which was a perfect boxcars. Is that what you call them?
Yep.
Yeah,
2 sixes.
Okay.
And that was to heal.
To make sure Carmine was just not to cure him completely, but to make sure he's stable.
To stabilize. Okay, yeah, with boxcars, I'll let you stabilize.
All right.
I like conjure up like a bowl of ice cream for you to eat.
Yeah, that's well, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Everybody avert your eyes. I would like to apologize for what you were about to see.
For all of you rule
that-
aficionados out there, I know that technically you can't stabilize somebody using your heal, but I'll let it happen with a boxcar. So if anybody is upset about the rules, you can at me. I know that I'm letting that happen.
So wait, Echo's gonna be like, Carmine, are you trying to make a joke at me? You know I can't see.
Oh God! Nice.
Just told us all to avert our gaze.
Nice. Yeah, and but he's he's too busy. He is like there is ice cream, and it's not, and it hasn't gotten into his mouth yet. So he's busy. But yes, that was good. I did not think of that. So
we've got a stable Carmine. We've got ice cream flying all over the place. We've
As it
got an
does.
eyeless Echo, and we've got an unconscious sleeping Lena.
So yeah, we definitely, somebody calls Penny.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Penny. Just a quick thing real fast. Could you come to Echoes?
Who is this?
This is James.
James, how did wait? I don't know who this is, but this isn't funny. Have a great day. She'll hang up on you.
I've been watching too much Manifest for this to be happening. Are we in the future now? I call Penny again.
Hello.
Hi, Penny. It's James. This is not a joke. What year is it?
Oh, it's 2018. This takes place in 2018. You are in your current timeline.
It's like, no, we're in the past. Penny, this is James Barbara, the ice cream man.
Look, I don't know who this is, but I'm literally looking at James Barbara right now. Please stop calling this number.
Oh my God. Penny, shoot him in the face.
She hung up. She's gone.
I hang up and
let me give it a try.
okay, here you go.
Yeah. Oh, dial. Yeah, he'll dial Penny.
Hello.
Hey, Penny. This is Carmine. Am I there?
Is this
Can I-
some kind of practical joke?
I mean, if I'm there, put me on. I want to talk to myself.
Okay. And she'll put you on hold for a minute, and it's the girl from Ipanema. It's lovely. And as you wait maybe 10, 15 seconds, and then the line just dies.
That
Oh
didn't
God. Okay. Can we call Russell instead?
Sure. If you dial Russell's phone, there is no answer.
Son of a. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah, so it seems like we do. Well, we can't just leave Lena here.
Well. Okay. Why don't you guys stay here? How far away are we from the Olive Garden?
You're pretty far. You're in like almost Washington Heights, and the Times Square.
Don't
is
you make it in the
significantly
Heights
further south.
reference on this. Don't you do this.
This is not an ad for In the Heights, but go see it. It's pretty good.
All right. Well, somebody has to go check on. Okay, we have a blind person. We have an unconscious person.
Well, yeah. So I think, man, I don't know.
I mean, my initial thing was, let's leave Echo, stay with Lena. Just hold her hand. You should just like hang out. We'll like turn on the TV so you can listen. And Carmine and I can go check out what's going on. There's something going on with Penny and Russell.
All right, all right.
I will tell you that Lena looks like she's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with her at this point. She's
Okay.
just not like whatever it is wiped her. She's done.
Okay,
So
that makes me feel better because I
we
have a
won't be
feeling when we
Probably
show
just
up
the
there-
way of the keeper not having to make her tag along with
Yeah.
you guys when she's not here.
there's
Yeah. So because I have a feeling once we get there, we're gonna have to do some more battling, and I think Carmine and I stand a better shot.
it could be. Well, let's. You don't think there's like mirror versions of us, do you?
Well, did Penny say there was another you?
Actually, now that I think about it, she didn't say one way or the other.
Because she said there was another me.
You did ask to speak to yourself, and she went to go find you.
Oh yeah. So either
So
she
I-
was putting me on to get me off the phone, or yeah, this is up. So we need to do that. We need to go.
Yeah.
I think we should.
All right. Echo and Lena, just chillax for a hot second. Hang out, be free, stay cool. And Carmine and I can go check on Penny and Russell. If you want to come, obviously.
Probably would be best for you, none of us to be alone at the moment.
Yeah. Cool. Echo's truck is outside, right?
Is Mr.
So we can borrow the
Sunshine's
truck.
body like spread across the truck? I don't know.
No, we brought I think we got into the truck because it wasn't locked
Right.
and got Mr. Sunshine. So Mr. Sunshine's in the apartment.
Right. The strange thing is that there ended up
believe.
being a second Mr. Sunshine already inside the apartment. So it got a little weird after that. So it might have been like Mr. Mirror Sunshine.
Mr. Mirror Sunshine.
Yeah, you do see there is still a Mr. Sunshine sitting on the bed.
I hand him to Echo, and then I also take I find Echo's car keys. I assume they're like hanging up or something. Take them and say, Carmine, let's go.
Sure.
Yeah. Pick up a set, put it on, and out into the afternoon or night or whatever time it is. We will go.
Easy enough. So you leave the ladies, and it's a stick shift, but I assume one of you knows how to drive that. So you can make it back to the Olive Garden pretty quick.
Cool. Yeah, straight to the basement.
Let's see. What's going on with? We need to find Penny.
Sure. So you can go to the basement. Just for my reference, who has those pieces of eyes?
Carmine tucked the ones from Camilla. He tucked into the pocket of his suit jacket.
And Echo, you still have the other one?
Yeah, Echo had. I didn't grab them.
Cool. Making a note. Cool. So you can make it to the basement easy enough. Yeah. As you get down there, you notice the lights are out.
Gosh. I cast light.
I don't think you have that. I think you're
I
thinking of a
don't.
different game.
I don't. It's just dark.
I mean,
Cool.
the lights are out. It's like dark. Dang. Well, light switches? Probably not.
The light switches do not work, and you know that there are emergency lights that are also, they seem to be out.
Okay. Will, hear me out.
So that's bad.
So as part of use magic, there is a thing that is like doing one thing beyond human limitations as like a basic use magic. Can
Sure.
I try to give myself the ability to see in the dark?
Sure. That is beyond human limitation, and it's only one thing.
I want like full on like headlight eyeballs that allow me to see into the night.
Sure, give me a weird roll.
And that is the other skill on my practitioner.
So that's a +1, right?
So I got a 9 total.
Okay. Yeah, that works. I am going to make you pick a glitch from that list of
Okay.
glitches.
Yeah, let me find my use magic glitch. I can say, I mean, it can be, I don't mind if it's a short duration. Like if it's just a long enough time that I can kind of like look around and see, like kind of get a feel of what's going on.
Sure.
If it only lasts like 5 seconds or something.
Sure. Okay. Cool. You have, for all intents and purposes, dark vision for the next 5 seconds.
Yeah. Quick glance around the room. Do I see any? What I guess I'd be investigating.
Like in this hallway, you don't really see anything abnormal unless you want to try and investigate the mystery.
Yeah, I do. Carmine, do you want to do anything before I just keep rolling stuff?
I don't think I actually can see in the dark either. So sort of, I mean, we can try to find our way. I mean, surely, yeah, without a light source, there's not really anything not a lot that I can think of to do.
All right. I rolled a 7 on investigate a mystery.
Sure. With a 7, you'll see that there is like a breaker box that is open. Your 5 seconds, though, that's pretty much all you can really see.
Well, I mean, I will immediately Frankenstein arm my way to the fuse box and try to turn stuff on.
Sure. Yeah. You can make it over there. Why don't you give me just a cool roll?
Why? What's gonna
fun.
happen? Just for fun, just a fun roll. An 8.
Cool. So you move through the space. I would not call you a ninja, but I would say that you don't like topple over anything. There's probably moments that unless you're trying to be stealthy, you can probably be heard in this hallway as you move blindly over to this breaker box, which you make it over to just fine. You notice that all of the breakers seem to be turned off. So cool. Easy enough to do. As you do it, lights come back on, things start happening. It's completely void of people, but yeah, there's the hallway that you know.
Don't worry, Carmine, I found it. Mystery solved.
Well, yeah, the lights are on. That's helpful. Well, let's go find Penny.
Sweet.
Sure.
Or anybody for that matter. But I figure we'll head to Penny's first.
Yeah.
Sure. Easy enough to do. You know where Penny goes, so you can go to her kind of like lab area. as those kind of double doors open for you, you notice this area has been kind of like ransacked. Papers are strewn everywhere, things are broken.
Cool.
Ooh. Let's have a look around and see if anything was taken, if I can notice that anything is different, or maybe something that was. Oh, we are going to investigate a thing that we
Sure.
don't know what it is. A mystery, some might say.
Sure. Either of you or both of you can give me an investigative mystery. If one of you wants to help out the other, you could also do that.
Yeah, I'll. Well, with the lights on, I can start participating now. So I guess I'll give it a look around. It's a sharp roll. And that's an 8.
Sure. A struggle definitely happened here. It looks like there is a box that held semi-precious things that has been shattered, and there's nothing in there anymore. There's a bunch of paperwork that's kind of strewn across the floor.
That I think it was a Yellowstone that we got out of that gargoyle.
Mhm.
It wasn't in that case, was it? What was it in it? Oh, I guess I wouldn't have seen where she put it. She wouldn't have. She may not have.
Because we had that one and we had the one from the Chupacabra, right?
Right. So I mean, we were giving them the penny to research.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's a problem. And there's no sign of anybody around.
Not in here.
Well, we gotta go. We'll go search. We gotta. I mean, how?
Yep.
I mean, we're gonna have to tear this
Uh,
place apart until we find somebody.
Yeah, we can go to, I guess, wherever Russell goes.
Sure. Yeah, kind of across the hall and down a little bit and through the maze that is this basement. You can make it to Russell's door. It is locked.
Locked doors, never a problem for the ice cream man.
Oh my.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Can I roll to kick the door?
Sure. Yeah, give me a roll to kick that door.
Ooh, with that -1 tough, what could go wrong? That's a 5.
Failure
I
could go
am
wrong.
I am terrible at kicking doors.
I will say do not mark experience for that one, but
Oh, come on.
but the door, there's a big thud, and you hear a lady's voice behind the door say, "Please leave us alone."
God, I never knock. I never think about knocking on
Yeah,
doors.
I never.
Wait, who says leave us alone? Who is that? Who's that? Who's in there?
What do you mean? I've been talking to you for like an hour. Just take what you want and go.
Oh my gosh, is this Penny? Penny, I've had enough of your haberdashery today, madam.
I don't think you think that word means what I think that word means.
Probably not, but what do I know? I'm just a simple ice cream magician. What do you mean you've been what's going on?
Just go away. Take what you want and leave.
I'm gonna level with you here. I'm not gonna go away, but I just need you to explain to me why you are so afraid.
As you say that, you notice that like a piece of metal the size of like a playing card goes under the door, and it's flashing.
Can I like? You said it's like the size of a playing card. Can I like put my foot on it and just like? I assume it's going to detonate or something. Can I like try to shuffle it down the hallway as quick as I can?
Sure, give me a cool roll.
It's okay. Don't worry, Carmine. My cool is a 0. That's an 8.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
you are able to fling this out of the way as it detonates.
Penny, I'm not playing your games. We are not the bad versions of us.
What do you mean?
We found Echo. Echo was trapped in a mirror with a spell that allowed us to travel through a mirror. There were good versions and bad versions of people. Well, I mean,
No, they were just
I'm
bad,
going-
I think.
just bad versions. But I think you were talking to a good version or a bad version of us. I'm very convincing. Carmine, maybe you should try.
With my -1 charm, why not? Let's go for that. Hey, we have Penny's phone number, right? Well, I mean, I'm assuming, I guess that it sounds like Penny, right? That is Penny behind the door.
It does sound like Penny.
It sounds like Penny. Okay. Penny, what happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
Those are two very simple words. What is the thing that transpired here? What happened?
We were talking and everything was going well, and then I mentioned that I had learned some things about these gems that you were finding, and then you hit me, and my dad is unconscious in here, and I just don't know what. Please go away. Just take the gems and do whatever it is that you have to do.
Penny, we didn't take the gems. Somebody else took those gems. We have to now find somebody else and get the gems back. We need to talk to you.
Give me a charm roll.
Knew I should have done something else when I leveled up. Should be able to use my weird instead of charm. Oh well.
Hey,
Ha, he says.
Against all odds.
Not, you know.
You hear an unlatching of the door, and she'll open it like 2 inches.
I say hello. Hi. How are you?
She'll open the door a little bit further, and she will reveal in her hand she's got like a dozen of these bombs.
Okay.
These will go off if you come anywhere near me.
Okay. Which ones of us were here when you got attacked?
Well, all 3 of you. You said you had an update on Echo, and the 3 of you had investigated her place and wanted to give some more information, but you needed some information from us first, and
That wasn't us.
So when we got to Echo's apartment, Echo had a spell on a mirror that allowed us to travel through it. I think that when we were doing all those rolls and like in the reflective surfaces of like the truck window and the doorknob and the TV, that might have been like a gateway to let our reflective selves out. Maybe. I'm kind of just outwardly theorizing to Carmine, but also trying to explain to Penny.
I'm trying to, yeah.
well, they shouldn't have been able to go through other things, right? Like they could only go through. You said there was a spell on a mirror.
Oh.
Yes, but I mean, it's also entirely possible. We got sucked into the mirror.
Did one of you guard the mirror while you were in it?
Penny, we don't have to bring logic into this.
So the mirror saw you. and then
Uh-huh.
you just left it alone while you did whatever you did in Mirror World.
To be fair,
When you
we-
put
we
it
did
that
save
way.
2 people.
Yeah.
I
your
don't know
point, though.
about the care and feeding of mirrors. Nobody told me about this.
Yeah. Mirrors for Dummies did not
I went to-
cover.
I went to PS 81 about a century ago. Okay,
Well-
there's nothing in there about mirrors. It taught me history.
Lena should have been able to explain this to you. Did she not? Or Echo, if she's the one who made the spell. Like,
They did not fill us in on this.
Lena's currently taking a nap and Echo is blind.
oh, great. Okay. So what do we do?
I don't know, Penny. How does Russell look?
Stable, but not responsive to any of this. So you see
Where's
that he's
Faust?
kind of like hooked up to some machines. And he has probably been doing non-magical medical things.
Gotcha. And where's Faust?
Faust is not here.
Okay. We are at Code Red. Faust has been kidnapped by the Echo Penrose people.
Well, it wasn't like his day off, was it? Just hoping out loud.
I haven't seen Faust in some time, but Faust can typically take care of himself. I would be more worried about us right now than.
Well, the first thing we
Penny,
gotta do is. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was going to do something ridiculous and say, now, Penny, can I see 2 of those little card things that you threw at me?
I
would like to put them in my pocket because they are very cool.
I think they're too cool for you at the moment. We'll see as things progress.
Too cool for the ice cream man. That's cold. So what we have to do now is we have to search the rest of the place and find out just if there's anybody else here who can tell us anything. Because right now we don't have anything to go on.
Sure.
So let's see if we can find other people
As you turn to leave this room,
or something.
you are met face to face with yourselves and Lena.
That looks so much better on me.
And with that brilliant one-liner, we are going to travel back uptown to Echo. Echo, what have you been doing for the last little bit?
Well, I've probably been trying to find the remote. The TV got turned on. No one asked what I wanted to watch. I have no idea what's been playing, but it probably started off with one of those, God, what is this crap? Where is the remote? To me being like sitting down, being like completely invested in the show, like tearing up, like don't even know what the show is, but I'm guessing they've been gone for a while, so.
Right at the best moment, you accidentally hit the Spanish button and it flips into Spanish so that now you're listening to a show in a different language. Cool. Yeah. So you've got that. You've got Lena. So you're listening to a TV show, and I would say your hearing is good. You can hear everything pretty perfectly. Partway through, what kind of show would you say this is?
This is definitely a drama of some sort. Probably romance based.
Sure. So as this romance cuts to a commercial, you hear kind of soft sobbing in the background. But it's not coming from the TV, you think it's coming from somewhere else.
And is Lena like, is she conscious? Is she unconscious? I know she was okay.
To your knowledge, Lena is asleep. She's
Okay.
out for the count. Yeah.
I was gonna ask if she heard it, but I guess she didn't. So Echo's going to fumble for that remote that she accidentally bumped and changed to Spanish and turn that down. And she's going to kind of stumble towards the noise.
Sure. As you do, it gets a little bit louder. You start hearing your name in the sobs.
Hello? Who's there?
How could you forget about me?
What? Forget about you.
It's been all this time and you haven't found me and you don't care about me and
Does she recognize the voice?
give me a cool roll. You get a plus like 2 to this anyway, so I'm gonna call it a mixed success. This is a voice that you've heard before, over and over again in your brain.
I'm sorry. I just, a lot has happened. I can't see. Who are you? Who I think you are?
I don't know what to do or where to go or why you did to me what you did, and I just need answers.
Wait, what I did? What do you mean? I've been trying to avenge you.
But you don't know what happened?
Yeah, that freak killed you. I've been hunting him down.
And this whole time you didn't realize it until now, but you have been walking towards Mr. Sunshine. And as you pick him up, why don't you describe to us this, I'll call it a flashback of the day that you became a hunter.
Oh boy.
Only as much as you want to share.
Okay. I am gonna go back to when, let's say, Echo was about maybe 9 or 10 with her sister. And they are at a carnival. And Echo remembers this moment where basically that childlike wonder gets lost. They go from playing carnival games. Her sister really wanted one of those giant stuffed panda, we'll say, and she was trying to win it. And at that moment, that's when everything changed. There's like an explosion, people screaming, and then it just kind of cuts to black. So that would be like, I guess, her first. I'm gonna just kind of leave it like open-ended so I can think of something else later. But yeah.
Sure. And thank you for letting me put you on the spot there. But yes, I will say through all of this, you realize everything that has happened in the last 10 plus years, and all of the events that kind of lead up to where you are right now. And Mr. Sunshine is in your hands, and the crying starts turning to laughter. And this is a voice that you also have heard, but it's a different voice. It's a man's voice.
Is it you? Answer me. I'm gonna shake Mr. Sunshine. You're on mute.
Yep, sure. And thank you. As you shake that, the more violently that you shake this, the more that it stops feeling like plush, and it stops feeling like your beloved stuffed animal, and it starts feeling more and more like somebody's face that you have kind of clasped between your hands. And he just keeps laughing.
She's going to like kind of push at like the nose and the eyes, like to kind of like I guess shove or try to shove away, even though like she's holding him. You know what I mean? Going for the eyeballs.
Sure. As you do, you can go for those eyeballs, and you can see like it goes straight through, as if there's no eyes at all, as if there's just a skull. And as you push through where the eyes would be, your eyesight comes to you, and you see before you. Oh, I forget his name. Do you remember it off the top of your head?
See, that's why I was avoiding saying it. I
Oh.
I
wanna
think
say it
it's
was-
Jake. Was it
Sure.
Jake? Let's go with Jake.
It is now. Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome to the stage, Jake. Cool. You see through what the eyes you don't have, you see Jake's face.
Also, I just realized when you said back when I was a hunter, you didn't mean at the beginning, did you?
I meant the incident that started
Okay,
all of this
I'm
for
so
you.
sorry, but
That's
yeah,
okay.
That's okay. So Echo is going to just be overcome with just rage and fear, and she's just going to tackle this person, this thing.
Sure. Give me a kick some ass roll.
Oh.
It does make sense since you're blind. That it would be harder for you. You're in a lot of pain. So as you swing to tackle, I'll let you shove him backwards. As you lose connect with his eyes, you no longer see anymore. And he'll say, well, why would you do that? You worked so hard to get me.
What are you talking about?
That little unicorn. I've just been sitting on a shelf waiting for you to get me all this time.
What?
Well, I had to watch you.
You've been how did you? She's just gonna be in like a state of complete disbelief and anger.
It's been a long time since we've seen each other. Or, well, since I've seen you.
What? Where have you been hiding?
The shelf of an arcade. Your mirror. Doesn't really matter where I've been.
You are going to pay for everything that you have done.
Everything that I've done. You're the one who did it all.
What?
And then in your sister's voice, you hear, it's your fault. You're the one who did it.
No, stop it. Stop.
Why'd you have to do that?
I was protecting you.
I'm dead.
But because because of you, because of him, because of. Stop messing with me.
I'm not the one who did anything.
That's not how I remember it.
Well, then you remember wrong.
I don't have to listen to you. She's gonna start
No.
just swinging wildly.
Sure. Give me a kick some ass roll. Unfortunately, you don't hit there. But that's okay. He'll take one step back from your swing and he'll say, now. We've got other things to do before you and I have this dance. And he will try and grab your hand here. So he'll grab you by the hand, and as he grabs you, he says some words that you don't understand, but your eyesight comes back. And as he does that, he says, well, I want you to see what happens to all of your little friends now. And he will take you by the hand and force you out of your apartment, unless you go willingly, and start walking you a lot of blocks downtown to the Olive Garden.
She's
And I
probably
think-
gonna struggle, but she'll go.
Yeah, whatever it is that you roll won't work for you right now. But let's say that is a really brilliant time to step into our break. And those events kind of happen concurrently, so that Echo, you will be kind of arriving at the magic of the cinema pretty shortly into what happened with Carmine and James there. So everybody, thanks so much for keeping up with us for this little bit. We are going to take a quick break to use the restroom, grab some snacks, grab some drinks. But check us out in a few minutes and we'll be right back. Thanks so much.